There's palpable fear in Ň1Ç community in Abombese local government area of Imo State as suspected herdsmen murdered a private security operative, Mr. Hyacinth Ikegwu, at about 6 a.m. on Sunday morning returning from work with his motorcycle. A source from the community who revealed the incident to our reporter noted that the community suspected herdsmen because of the brutal way he was murdered. Ikegwu, who worked as a private security operative as we were reliably informed, was said to have been brutally chopped with a very sharp object on the head that caused him to bleed to death. Houses were around the road he was returning. He was very close to his home before they killed him. We don't know what happened to him, but because of the deep cut on his head, we just have to suspect the herdsmen. However, contrary to the claim of the herdsmen attack, another indigene of the community who do not want his name mentioned said it couldn't have been herdsmen attack. He said, "We don't have issues with herdsmen in our community, so I doubt he was killed by herdsmen, although the killing was too brutal as nothing was taken away from him, including his motorcycle," the source said. When contacted, the state police public relations officer, Orlando Ikoku, said he was yet to be briefed on the incident. Wow. What is happening? Where is the country turning to? Where is Nigeria turning to? So now it's really a kind of a confirmation, the manner to which these herdsmen carry out their operation. So if something of that nature happens, people tend to relate it with herdsmen, because in the past, if people are being killed like that, the manner at which it happens is the same thing with the way these herdsmen go about this whole thing. I think what will really solve this whole problem is for the police to do thorough investigation, because people still believe that once it concerns herdsmen, they will not want to do anything. It will just die a natural death. It will be swept under the carpet. Whether it was herdsmen that did that or not, let the police carry out the investigation so that they will know what actually happened. But at the end of the day, even if it happens to be herdsmen, it was caused by herdsmen, just know that nothing is going to come out of it. But if it's not herdsmen, you see that police will definitely bring out those or whosoever that committed such atrocities. So let us see what happens. But it's just unfortunate that on a daily basis, these are the things that we are faced with. On a daily basis, these are the things that every Nigerian go through. You go out in the morning, you are not even sure of coming back. It's as bad as that. When we talk about insecurity in other places, it's just like a free fall when it concerns Nigerians. But another thing that there is that a lot of people are complaining. Now we have a protest in Lagos because of what happened in the US, and people are complaining. People are like, why would Nigerians be hypocritical with things happening in their own domain, in their house, gone? Nothing is happening. Nobody says anything. Nobody is not saying that you should not try to reckon or to join solidarity protest with what is happening outside the country. It's a good thing, but like they always say, charity begins at home. Even in those states that we've been having all these problems, we have not seen people coming out in their numbers to protest against, even to go to the government house. Everybody is just docile. It has degenerated to that level that even people who think that their senses are intact, majority of the people don't even know what to believe. They don't even know what to say. Everybody is just confused. Everybody is overwhelmed with the situation in the country. We don't even have a president that can even make a categorical statement. When a president makes a statement, every other person or any group or whosoever that is involved in one or two things, they will reset to a very large extent that yes, the man in the man or the guy at the top is saying something that anything can happen. But when nothing happens, everybody just keeps quiet, and those who are committing all these atrocities, they continue to do it because nobody comes after them. Nobody comes after them. See what happened in Edo State. A girl went to church to go and read. and a lot of controversies here and there, a lot of misreactions here and there. It has degenerated to that level. On a daily basis, we hear such a thing, and people don't even come out to protest. And that is why you see that the government itself feels like, okay, it's like people, it is not really a serious thing. Until we begin to see it as a serious matter, that is when I think the government itself will take us serious. But see those who want to go into election, see the way they are moving from pillar to post, they are moving from pillar to post. Like I always say, if they can really exercise this energy on this, on things, on good governance, I think it would have been better. But when it comes to who wants to be there, they are just there for themselves. Who wants to be there? You will see them fighting themselves, doing all manner of things, flexing muscles. But when it comes to good governance, give them the power. What are they going to do with the power? Nothing. Just to be feeling big. So how can this kind of a thing be happening? And it's like it's becoming a normal thing. It has become a normal thing that everybody just like, okay, what is there? There's no big deal. Even if you talk, nothing will still happen. That is the attitude now. So let them do thorough investigation to ascertain what really happened, what caused this thing, who did this to this particular person. It's unfortunate. Okay. Someone says here that Fulani people are the most whatever people in the whole world. Blessed be to those countries without Hausa and Fulani. Okay. Okay, his enemies have killed him and you are suspecting the herdsmen. Insecurity is very alarming in Nigeria. God save our children. Are you really sure it's caused by herdsmen, not the villagers? Please, what is the evidence to prove it's herdsmen? Please, let's call the speed a speed. Don't call herdsmen until evidence prove I know they are the one who did that. The first armed robber to be caught in the north is an Igbo man. You are all criminals. You won't send the weight of on the herdsmen. Okay. So. My advice goes to the traditional rulers in Imbisi to brace up for the security challenges ahead of us. We are the target of even the state government as a matter of urgency or necessity. All community security outfits or vigilantes groups should be revived and strengthened. We should not wait until it becomes a normal phenomenon. It has already become before we could act. I perceived a hidden agenda to use the S-men to get at us. The earlier, the better. People that died during this lockdown are too many compared to Kuru. You can imagine. You can imagine that. And the action or the attitude of the so-called the leaders is not really encouraging. Those who are saddled with the responsibility of protecting the people, they are just, just, I don't care. But you see them, they will tell you they will they buy cars for traditional rulers. They did this, they did that. They just, anybody that insults them, the next thing, they will detain the person. The next thing, they will charge the person to court. Now. But when it involves lives, the lives that they've sworn oath to protect, when it involves lives, they don't do anything. They don't seem to do anything. They will be pussyfooting about it. How do we cope with this kind of a thing? How do we go along with this kind of a thing? Somebody was saying that, oh, we need to do something before it becomes normal, becomes a phenomenon. It has already become, because everybody just feels that, oh, hey, yeah, this thing happened. Okay, everybody moves on. Nothing happens. Everybody moves on. Even if the police is like they are even overwhelmed, they are even tired, they don't even know what to do. And the worst part of it is that everybody is like, hustling to survive. What am I going to eat? Oh, my children have not been fed. My this and this and this and that. When it comes to all those kind of things, say, please, what matters to me now is for me to be able to put food on the table for my family. That is what a lot of people are just concerned with. Oh, if they just hear such things that that is as bad as this, people just, okay, that moment they will feel remorse. The next moment, the life goes on. They move on. Now they will drag the police, they will drag their leg, they will do this. Before you know, they will set up committee upon committee upon committee. And at the end of the day, the person who has gone has gone. The family will continue to mourn. The family will continue to bear the burden. It's just unfortunate. Oh my goodness. Okay. And yesterday or so, Hope Uzodinma said no S-men in Imo State, which I regarded him as a serial liar. Today, reports of S-men killing in Imo State. Uzodinma, are you aware? Governor, indeed. Fulanis men again. What is wrong with them? Are police and armies not seeing them? Oh no, they will not even say whatever, whosoever or whatever that happened, or who acted this thing or who committed this thing should be brought to the book. And that is the most important thing, so that we will know what happened. And because people not be insinuating whether it is this, it is not this, because on the accounts of the eyewitness, or maybe the people who are living in that area, saying that it might not be as a result of a Ñ1Ç, but whosoever that did that, let the person be brought to book. That is what we are talking about. So guys, let's hear your opinion. Leave your comments and let's learn from you.